Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Kindly introduce yourself.
I'm Irene M. Castro, 30 years old, married, and have 5 children. We have 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and I'm the youngest in the family.
Okay. And do you have any experience working as a domestic helper before abroad?
No, ma'am.
How about in the Philippines?
Yes, ma'am.
Where in the
In
Philippines?
the Angeles City,
Angeles City. And what is the nationality of your employer?
Filipino.
Do they have children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many children?
3.
3 children. And ages of?
8, 5, and 3.
Okay. And for how many years you work with this family?
Around March 2009 to March 2011.
So that is 2 years
Yes,
to finish your contract.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why do you want to work in Hong Kong?
As a domestic helper also, ma'am.
Why do you want to work in Hong Kong?
Because I cannot find a specific job here as a
So for a good break, you want to try to apply as a domestic helper in Hong Kong, right? Okay. And what else?
to provide the needs of my family, especially my children.
Okay. And you have 5 sons. Who will take care of them if you're going to work in Hong Kong?
My mother and my husband.
Okay. And now, how can you control your homesick? You are leaving 5 children behind.
By playing my employer's children and be seeing myself doing working.
Okay, anyway, you have day off to call them and check on how are your children, right?
Yes.
And talking about the day off, are you willing to accept day off set by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Even not on the weekends?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
It's okay, no problem. And how about your contract? Are you willing to extend your contract if ever they will ask you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and for sure, can you finish your contract in Hong Kong?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You took care of 3 children, so, and aside from your own children, so at least you know how to take care of children.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me how?
Especially when they wake up, I prepare them foods, and even if they go out school, they're home, I can tutor them, I can play with them, and also love them as my own.
Okay. And how about the elderly? Do you have any experience taking care of an elderly?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me how? Can you take good care of an elderly?
If you don't mind, ma'am, my in-laws is sick later, and I'm the one who take care of her.
Okay, tell me how you take care of your mother-in-law.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
By feeding her in a time, and take a bath of her, cleaning her, and talk to her some, and massage her.
Okay, so at least even you don't have experience working as a domestic helper and taking care of elderly, at least in your own, by the family, you experience that. So at least you know how to do it.
Yes.
If ever your employer has an elderly inside the house, right? Can you cook Chinese dishes?
Some other foods, ma'am, I can.
And how about the simple Chinese dishes?
Especially soup, congee, and stir-fried vegetables.
Okay, and if ever your employer will ask you for you to learn more of the Chinese dishes, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay, can you do marketing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how about pets? Do you love pets?
Yes, ma'am. I
Like
love
what?
pets, like cats and dogs.
And with your former employer, do they have pets?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Cats also and dogs.
Both the dogs and the cats.
Yes,
How
ma'am. Uh,
many?
They have 2 cats and 1 dog.
Okay, and how about car? Do
Or
they have car?
they have a Camry
How many? Only Camry, only one car.
and a Wave, ma'am.
So 2 cars.
Yes,
Are you the one washing the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And do you know any nursery rhyme?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I hear it, please?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Okay. And you are experienced in taking care of children. How about the newborn babies? Do you think you can take care of newly born babies?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you one situation. Okay. What if the baby is sick and your employer is not around? So what are you going to do?
I have to call my employer to inform that their baby are sick, and I have to give him a specific medicine.
Okay, and if ever you don't have, your employer will not ask you to do that. Instead, you have to bring the baby to the family doctor, to the hospital. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And can you give me your short message for your future employer?
For my future employer, I promise that I will be a good employee, and for that I will do my best and hardworking, love your children and pets and the elderly, so that I can show you my honest personality.
Okay, and are you willing to obey the rules and regulations inside the house of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
And that you really promise that you will finish your 2 years contract?
Yes, ma'am.
I think that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.